So welcome to the session. Very good morning to all. So welcome to the Informatica developer training session. So first of all, I will explain. So what is ETL? So all the questions I have prepared last time, some of the demo sessions already there in YouTube. You would have seen, but to differentiate that video and this one, so I have come up with some questions. So what our student will ask. So these questions I can answer, and also you can ask your questions through chat, and we will have the separate question and answer at the end so that you can unmute yourself and then you can ask. So now I have muted everybody, should not get any disturbance for others. That's why. So first of all, what is ETL? And I will explain one by one. Okay, you know already what is ETL. So ETL is, already, it is an extraction, transformation, and loading. Most of the banking, most of the insurance, life sciences, healthcare, and retail projects. So most of the project, we will have the ETL process. So without ETL, the business will not be running in IT industry. Okay, so ETL we will be having. So in the back end, so we will be maintaining the data, right? So all the business related data will be there in OLTP. This is for live transactional database. So you'll be having all the transactional data in this OLTP, and for the business side, you'll be having the OLAP. So already this is nothing but your data warehouse or data lake. So nowadays we are having a data lake, right? So previously we have data warehouse mostly on Oracle or mostly on Teradata SQL Server Netisa. But nowadays we move to the cloud system on the data lake side. So data lake. So already the AWS, GCP, and Snowflake, and we have Azure. So these are all the some of the cloud data lake environment we have. So whatever it may be, the concept is same. Okay. So here we have the ETL pipeline. We are going to bring the data from the source system to target, and then it will go to the merchant for the reporting, and then it will go to the business for the business intelligence report. So if for an example, you will be having a Tableau, Power BI, ClickView, and different reports, right? So that report it will be moving. So that's what the ETL tool will do. So different ETL tools are there in the market. So one of the widely used ETL tools in the market is Informatica PowerCenter. But nowadays we moved on the cloud system. So we know already, so a lot of, you would have seen already, lot of talk is going on in the cloud. So what is the scope for our Informatica? So if I'm going to start Informatica, whether we will get the job or not. So you may have that question. I will answer that question. So, but this is what the ETL, okay? ETL, so it will be very easy to learn. Okay, it will not be that much tough like your Java or .NET or some framework, okay? So Java, you know, right? Java and Python, definitely you need to know the coding language. So you'll be having a lot of codings. So you need to remember all the coding syntaxes, everything. But here ETL pipeline is very, very easy to understand. If you know this SQL concept very well, data handling knowledge very well, how the data will flow from one source to another source. If you have SQL queries very well, then it will be easy to understand, right? That is what the ETL. Okay, what is Informatica? So Informatica is one of the company, and in that company we do have different tools. So one of the tool is called PowerCenter. Okay, so PowerCenter, one of the ETL tool. So we do have different tools are available from Informatica. So we have MDM, Master Data Management. So for an organization, so we will be having the same data in multiple places, in multiple different format, different way. But this MDM will hold the master data. Okay, so for an example, one particular customer, so this is the current address, this is the current zip code and everything. It will have master data one place. So you can query that MDM data model to get the master data. So that's what MDM. So you have one another tool called IDQ. You know already IDQ is nothing but Informatica data quality. So in order to do the data cleansing operations, we will be using this data quality. Before moving the data into a data warehouse or data lake, we will be doing the data quality. Or on top of the data warehouse data also, we can do the IDQ. And we do have EDC, Enterprise Data Catalog. This is another tool from Informatica. So everything is on the data side. And we do have IICS, you know, right? IICS, Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services. So this is the tool So nowadays we have on the cloud side. So how it will be differ from PowerCenter? See, PowerCenter is standalone tool. Standalone tool, we have the 4 client tool, like you have the repository manager, designer, workflow manager, and monitor. The same way we'll be having in cloud system is called IICS. Whatever we do in PowerCenter, the same concept is available in IICS, same transformations, everything. But here the cloud connectivity will be very easy. So that's why Informatica moved on the cloud. If you know PowerCenter very clearly, then working on IICS is very easy. So even if the company need the developer for IICS, they will prefer for PowerCenter developer also. Okay, so they will look for PowerCenter developer also. Mainly they will look for PowerCenter developer, then they can easily convert. So within a week or within 10 days, you can learn this IICS, no issues. But you need to know the PowerCenter very clearly. So that is the one thing. And in our training program, what we are going to cover. So how it will be differ from the YouTube video and everything, Udemy or something, right? So how it will be vary. See, in YouTube, I have posted so all the 10 hours videos and everything, and also you can watch it. So how it will be differ? So what are all the concept we are going to cover? The same thing we are going to cover here, but not 10 hours. Here it is 30 hours. So every day will be sitting regularly and then you are learning. That is one part. So regularly you will be attending the session and then you are learning it. And the other part is whatever the doubts you are getting, okay, on day to day. So I will be clearing the doubts. Okay, so on all the day. So you can share your screen. So we'll be having a question and answer in the session itself. So last 15 minutes or last half an hour, even entire session also question and answer for the if you have more questions. Okay, so four students are there. So if they are asking a lot of questions, we can have the same session for question and answer. That is also we will be doing it. So that one differences you can see, and you will be getting all the notes and resumes and the documents and everything. So I'll be supporting for every notes and every doubts we are getting, and you will be regularly practicing it. So we know, right? We know already a lot of student has studied from me, and they got into the very good project with the 100% hike also. Nowadays we have a lot of opening. They are getting 2 offers, 3 offers also. So they are getting into. So simply a lot of people will spend some money here. I agree. So they will do investment on money as well as effort. So definitely it will pay you. So a lot of students got one-time bonus also, joining bonus also, but more than that, they would have got 50,000 or 1 lakh as bonus, joining bonus also for that particular offer. So that one thing. So that is what the difference. So what I'm going to cover here. So from the beginning, so what is data warehouse, what is business intelligence, how it will be varying. So all this we are going to cover. Day 2, we are going to cover on the same data warehousing concept only. But here you can ask whatever the doubts you have. At the end of the day, I will be providing all the notes and everything. So you can ask me if you have any questions on the next day. So we'll be having first question and answer, then only I will go to the session. Then SQL concept. So I will be having SQL concept, right? So what you have to learn. So that SQL concept I will take one day. So in this session, I will guide you. So what are the things you have to cover? So why? Because for a ETL developer, so what is the prerequisite? So we know already the prerequisite for this particular training is SQL and Unix. So Unix and SQL, some of the data knowledge. So you have knowledge on data warehouse or data modeling or this. But this is the prerequisite for this particular training, okay, for this Informatica. So that's why I will cover this SQL concepts. So I will give you all the SQL notes also, so you can follow. And if you have any questions on SQL, you can ask me questions. And the one more thing, you would have already installed the Informatica PowerCenter software, but some of you, if you haven't installed, or if you want to upgrade to 10.4, then you can install it. I will help you out. Okay, if you are not able to do, I will take your machine remotely on Zoom itself. I will help you out to install it. Okay, so installation we will be completing, then only I will be moving to the next practical session. Okay, so I'll be covering all the concept, the designer and everything. So then only we are moving on the transformations. So different transformations, you know, right? So all the transformations we are going to have daily basis, like one transformation or two transformations on day, and I'll be giving exercises. So you'll be completing that exercise, and next day you'll be asking the questions if you have anything. So that's what we are going to have. So some days you'll be having only one transformations, and I'll be giving the exercise. So this is what we are going to cover. So day 1, day 2, day 3, like this, it will be moving on to the transformations. We are going to cover all the transformations. So Java transformation, XML, everything. Then, so what is maplet? So worklet. So all this. So how they will ask in interview questions and everything we will cover it here. So then SED types 1, type 2, type 3. Then workflow level task, all the workflow level task. And then session level properties, workflow level properties, performance tuning, right? And migration concept, deployment, check-in, check-out. So resume preparation. So ETL developer, what are the different roles and responsibilities? The real-time project explanation. So it will be 2 or 3 sessions, okay, not only one session. Then interview preparation, question and answers. And so once you have covered everything, I'll be taking mock interview. So you can attend the mock interviews, so to get confident. So even before that also, some of the students are getting placed. Okay, if you look at here, I'll be having all the materials for this particular training session. So I'll be sharing all the sessions day by day. So day by day, I'll be sharing that, and exercises also. So each and every exercises. So what we are going to cover, say for an example, expression transformation. So if you take expression transformation, what we are going to cover. So I will keep an add also. Here also we'll be seeing that exercise, right? So that exercises I'll be giving so that you will get clear idea about expression. Same way for all the sessions, and you'll be having a case studies. So these are all separate exercises you can do. And here we have the case studies. Here, you know, this is exercise on sequence generator, but here you do not know which transformation we have to use. So once if you have completed all this, you can able to complete this case studies. Okay. So that is one thing. And this is regularly you are having the session, and then you'll be completing it. Okay. So this one, you can go for the sessions. Okay. So then this is the something like related to some sample real-time projects. Okay. I will be explaining how the documents will be all this, and mapping sheet. So some of the mapping sheet you will be having it, and each and every day I'll be recording the session. At the end of the day, you'll be getting the recording also. Okay. So Informatica scenarios, how it will be Informatica scenarios and everything, and resume. So I will be giving model resumes to you. So these are all the resumes from my student only. So I have prepared. So I will give it to you. So everything you'll be getting it. So this is what you'll be getting on the Informatica side. So is there any coding knowledge needed? No, there is no coding. So you'll be using only drag and drop only. So going to drag and drop each and transformations. So whatever we have done, the logic in SQL, okay, SQL or PLSQL, the same thing we are going to do in Informatica also. So that is what we are going to have. So this particular, the coding, we do not have anything. Okay. So this is what we will be having. Coding will not be required here. So scope for this tool. So you may ask, a lot of cloud tools are coming. AWS is coming, a lot of cloud tools is there. And so what is the scope for this particular tool? Okay. As of now, the Informatica, they have released 10.5 version. You know, right, already Informatica have released 10.5 version. They are going to release another version also. They're going to keep on releasing. So Informatica is big company. It will not going to end by one single day. So we have a lot of scope, and they have already moved into the cloud. You can see 10.5 fully on the cloud. You can see all the connectors in 10.5 also. They have 10.4. They have come up with the Snowflake and Power Exchange connector and everything on the S3 connection, AWS S3 connection, everything they have bring up in PowerCenter itself. And 10.5, they have moved fully on the cloud. Okay. So that is what, if you know Informatica PowerCenter tool, then IICS and even work with AWS, it's very easy. So we have started, right? We have started in Informatica PowerCenter, but now we are into the cloud. The same Etl pipeline, we are doing it on the data lake side. The same way, you can also start your career. You can also change your career to the backend, the tool, and definitely you'll be having a lot of scope. Even Tableau and Power BI, same concept, right? So you are going to load the data into a data warehouse or data lake. From the data lake, we are going to get the data and present the data in the form of visualization, the Tableau or Power BI. So no need to take Tableau and Power BI separate. You can easily learn that tool very easily. There are a lot of scope for this Tableau and Power BI also. So nowadays companies are looking for the multi-skill, the person, right? So the cross-skilled persons. So they need to have a cross-skilled person in each and every environment. So why? Because the companies already moved on the agile methodologies. They're looking for a lot of cross-skilled person. So if this sprint I have only Tableau work, so next sprint I may not have the Tableau work. I cannot put one person for Tableau. So those who knows already Tableau I can put, right? So that's what they will refer. They will take the person. Okay, if you know Informatica and Tableau or Informatica with AWS or anything, it will be added advantage for you. So can we go for cloud? Yes, with this knowledge, definitely cloud will be very easy. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So definitely a lot of scope is there for this particular tool. You can learn confidently. I have taken a lot of previous batches also. So I haven't completed last batch. Before completing also, students, one of the student got placed, 2 offers, right? So that screenshot also I have shared last time. So that's what nowadays we have a lot of openings, and it is very easy to learn. Within 30 days, can you become Informatica Etl developer? If you ask, yes, definitely. So this training program is for 40 days. So with this 40 days, definitely you can able to grasp as much as possible the knowledge, and definitely you can go and attend with the confident 100%. If you believe 100%, if you put your hard work completely on this particular tool, this tool will get you the job within 1 month. I can 100% I can give you the assurity. Okay. So the thing is, whatever I'm doing it here, whatever I'm telling, so the day by day you have to complete the exercises. You have to come along with me. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So you can do lot of scenarios. You can take lot of scenarios. You can come up with your the failed sessions. I will see where is the failure, and then I can clarify it. Okay, so this is what the failure, and you can day by day you will get improved. So definitely one day, definitely after completing the 30 days, you'll be getting all the knowledge. Okay, that is the possibility of getting knowledge and get the job also. So definitely now also we can get, no issues. Can we get job in a month? So definitely those who are already completing, right, they are getting the job within a month. So will you support project details? Yes. So I'll be giving all the project details. So I'll be explaining how the project will be. So banking domain or insurance domain you can take. So with the banking domain, what are all the different ways, how many tables will be there? So how the data will be moving. So if I'm going to purchase one particular product, how the transaction will be. So what are the different status will be, how many fact table, how many dimension table. So that information I will give it to you on the banking environment. So that I will give it to you sample mapping sheet. I can give it to you so that you will get an idea. Okay, even unit testing also. So how you will do the unit testing, ETL test cases. So that I will give it to you so that you will get clear idea that mapping sheet, how it will be the mapping sheet and everything you will be getting. So like project related, you can get. Will you support on the resume preparation? Yes. So you can prepare your resume. So we will resume preparation and Naukri, the portal, job portal, not only Naukri, any job portals you can get into, and you can go for different job portal and LinkedIn also. So I will help you out how to, what are the different skill set we have to put on this particular job portal, then how to get more job interviews, and then support on, okay, support on the resume. So definitely I will support. So what is the timing? So timing as of now, so this is the timing. So I'm planning for 7:30 p.m. So I'm 7:30 p.m. IST to 8:30 p.m. IST. Okay, this is one timing. So we have one more timing, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, on daily basis, weekdays. So this is the one timing we have. So if you are comfortable on morning and sometimes you want to go for evening, then no issues. You can get evening also. So anyhow, if you are missing one day, so I'll be giving the recordings so that you will be getting all the recordings on the particular day. So you can see the recording and the next day you can ask me the doubts. Confirm your availability for the training. Then I will share you and I will create a separate WhatsApp group for that particular batch alone, and then I will give you all the details. Okay, so this is about the timing. How many days in a week? So all the 5 days I will have. So you can go with this one. Okay, all the 5 days we will be having it. So what are the system requirement for Informatica PowerCenter? You can have 4 GB of RAM, minimum 4 GB, 6 GB or 8 GB of RAM, and Windows 10, 11, anything is fine. So that's all. So you can install it, but minimum 4 GB required. Okay. So Unix, I will provide only the notes. Okay. So I thought of taking some sessions on Unix also, but due to my time constraint, I couldn't able to take that session. But definitely I will give you the video on Unix as well as SQL. Okay. And what is the course fee? As I said, it's a 10K. Okay. The course fee will be 10K for the entire training. So with this 10K, so yeah, you are spending 10K amount, I can say, but this is like investment. With this 10K, so you will get a lot of good opportunity. Okay. But you have to put a lot of effort. I can say this 1 month, you have to grasp at least 3 years of experience, right? So that you have to put your effort. So that if you need any help, I will help you out. So that is what I can say. But if say for an example, day 5, I am taking some transformation. So I'm giving you the exercise. From my side, expectation is you have to complete the exercise. So don't go for any proxy or anything. So you prepare well. So you prepare for interview. You may fail first 5 to 6 interview also. But the 7th interview or 8th interview, you will get clear idea. Definitely you'll get confident and you'll get placed. Okay. Even not only for Informatica interview, you will get confident on other interview also. Okay. So after some time, you can jump on other companies. Okay. So you'll get confidence. The thing is, you should know the concept very well. Then you can able to speak fluently in the interviews. Whatever the question they asked, 1 or 2 interviews, it will be tough. Okay. Other interviews, it will be easy. And lot of my students already got a job in first interview itself. Okay. First interview itself. So if you are a fresher, if you know all the, see, if you are a fresher, I will suggest for a fresher, I will suggest SQL. Okay. You go with SQL and PLSQL. If you know this Informatica PowerCenter with SQL, so a lot of companies will prefer for a fresher also. Fresher, if you know SQL as well as Informatica, definitely they will prefer. If you are not affordable for this particular training cost, so definitely you can watch my sessions in YouTube. So you can get the confident and then you can attend. You install the software in your machine, you practice it. So definitely you can go for the interviews, you will get through. So even after sometimes, so can you explain IICS concept? Yeah, IICS is nothing but Informatica Intelligent Cloud Services. How we will do the, how we will do the designer. So how we will do the same way in IICS, it is like a web tool. So you know how AWS Athena will be. So how AWS bucket will be. So how we are going to the site and then we are checking the Athena and everything, right? The same way here we have the IICS, Informatica IICS. So how the tool will be, if you go to this, you'll be seeing like this. Okay. So if time permits, I will put video on this particular tool installation on your system. So I will start taking the sessions on IICS also. So that is very easy only. So same like Informatica PowerCenter. If you look at here, so this is what the tool will be, Informatica PowerCenter. Then working on the cloud is very easy. Look at here. So this is what it will go to the source, and next this is a joiner. So this is something like we can have one more joiner here, and something another transformation, then target. It is similar to Informatica PowerCenter. The concept is here. We will go for all the cloud systems. Okay, Spark, AWS S3, Kubernetes, everything we will go for. So this is the one thing. And it is very easy only. Okay, so if you look at here, creating the workflows, creating the ETL pipeline in AWS is very similar to Informatica PowerCenter. Okay, so I have 3 years experience in Informatica PowerCenter in support project. Yeah, so definitely you can go to, definitely you can learn this tool from the support project or in the shift. You might be in the shift, right? So you'll be working on multiple shift. So you can go to this Informatica development. If you know very clearly the development, and you can ask them, okay, I know these things, give me some development project, or you can jump into another company. So getting release from the project is very, very difficult, I know. So you can go for another project also, another company also. So that is what you can do. See here. source here, left-hand side, the transformations, expression transformation, then you have the transaction control, then you have the sorter. Source here, they are sorting it based on some key values. Then they are making some business use cases on the expression. Then they are making the transaction control. That means commit and rollback. So that they are making it. Then they are loading the data into target. So is it similar to Informatica PowerCenter? Yes, same, but you are doing it on the web actually. Okay, web tool. So that is the only difference. So you'll be connecting with all the cloud connectors and then you'll be doing it. So that is what you'll be doing. So 24 cross shift you are going. Yeah, that's what you can have different shift timings. You can switch over to one session to another session. Okay. Even if you are working in non-IT background, if you wish to go for IT background, or you can go for BPO too. So I have trained a lot of BPO people to this particular Informatica developer. So now they are into big companies. Okay. MNCs, they are working as Informatica developer. The only thing is the concept you should know very clearly from the basic. Some people can easily understand the concept. Some people will go for very slowly. The thing is, if you are very slow learner, put some extra time. That's all. Okay. The one person can put 1 hour per day. You put 2 hours per day. You be equal to that person. Okay. At one point of time, at least 1 month you have to practice. So then you will get to know. So a lot of students I have guided before and they are into the company. Okay. So you know, right, already I have posted a lot of sessions also. Can you give your introduction experience? Yeah, I have given my experience. Okay. I have totally 14 years of experience. So I have started my career in SQL and PLSQL and Informatica, then moved to Tableau and Power BI project. So now I'm working in the banking domain with the AWS. Okay, we started GCP and AWS is the main data lake now. The company moved from Teradata to AWS now on the data lake side. So that's why we have moved on the data lake side. So I have 9 years of experience. So if you have some gap also, 1 year or 6 month gap, so definitely you can learn this tool. You can go for. Even if you are not able to afford your money for this training program, no issues. You can watch my YouTube sessions day by day, day 1, day 2, day 3, all these days. You can get the stuff. You can go and attend the interviews. Okay. So even I am providing that entire recording session, right? Recording session for some feasible amount. Those who are not able to afford that money, entire training program, entire videos and project related stuff, everything, but it's only a recorded session. With that also, so many students got placed. So if you are into Java for 4 years or 5 years, if you want to switch over to another Java to Informatica, yes, you can go. So Java, you know already, it's a coding knowledge is required. Okay, each and every day you have to new framework is coming. Okay, full stack developer, we have to do a lot of frameworks is coming up. So you have to learn all this, but this Informatica is data related. The basic thing is SQL. So that's why I'm repeatedly saying SQL is very much important for this Informatica. So then only you can able to visualize how the data is flowing. Yeah, you can watch all my YouTube sessions and everything. Okay. So I have taken US guys also for Informatica. They were into Informatica projects now. I have taken Tableau sessions, big data sessions, and the Informatica sessions. So they are into good companies now. We will get SQL or Unix full course recorded videos. So full course I didn't take for SQL. I have taken PLSQL also I have taken. I'm preparing for a complete session. I will inform you all of you. So once if it is ready. But the SQL session I will give it to my students already there in YouTube. But SQL notes and the recorded session I will give it. So this is what I want to tell. So any other questions? Okay, so now if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and then you can ask if you have any other questions also.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm Raju. So can you,
Hi,
is it possible to do like you have uploaded like 10 hours recorded session Informatica, right? PowerCenter in YouTube. Can you is it possible to upload like same way SQL? My suggestion like in future.
Yeah, I will upload. Yeah, planning with SQL, Unix, IICS and everything. So it will take some time. Yeah, I will do definitely.
Okay. Yeah, no issues. Like SQL is fine with like 10 hours like that, or 5-6 hours. And Unix is just if you do like basic commands, what are all we use in project, right? Because I have experience like around 4 years of experience in Informatica PowerCenter.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
I
Yeah.
want to put lots of efforts like uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so if you want to get confident on your day-to-day responsibility, right? Effort you are making, right? So that will
Correct.
differentiate your responsibility in your project. Okay, so definitely it will differentiate your responsibility. Okay, your way of working, that also it will differentiate. Okay, so the thing is you have to put lot of at least 1 month you have to put your timing regularly. Then definitely you will get to know all the concept very clearly. You will get 100% confident. You can work on. You can ask your manager that this is what I want. Okay, so you want development project, you want this particular project, you can go to cloud technologies and all this. So that you can ask your manager also. You can go with, or so most of the students will ask, okay, so in my current project, I'm there like last 2 years or 3 years, they will not give release to other projects. Okay, so I'm looking for other companies. Yes, definitely you can go for. So jumping into other companies after 3 years or 4 years, yes, definitely you can do. You can go for very good company also. You are spending some amount. Yeah, that's what you can earn that amount very quickly. So that's what the assurance I can give. Okay, the thing is you should put your effort next 1 month.
Yeah, sure, sir. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for your support, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So some of you may ask questions. So what is the difference between the YouTube session? We have already posted 10 hours, and here what you are going to take. So here you'll be taking the session every day. Okay, so that's what one difference. You'll be sitting every day. You'll be practicing it. You'll be asking your questions like this on everyday sessions. Okay, and you can share your screen also. You can share your screen if you are stucking somewhere, and then you can ask me, okay, this is what I stuck, so what I have to do, so that you can get. So you may ask, okay, here we are doing only simple tables, simple transformations, whether it will work. Yeah, I have taken, so far I have taken a lot of people's 3 years, 4 years, 10 years, 12 years, all the people are, they are getting 100% confident on their day-to-day work after completing this training program. Okay, so that's what the confident you will get. So definitely, so if one project it might be tough, the other project will be easy only. So the thing is you should practice at least 100 mappings here. Okay, 100 mappings, minimum 100 mappings you have to do. So you have to practice everything. Then if you are going for a real-time project, so initially 1 or 2 days it will be tough. So even I'm going to a new project, so to get that project it will be taking 1 month completely. Initial 1 month will be hectic only. So you may think why I have chosen this particular project, or why I have chosen this particular project or company also. So you may think, but after 1 month, so you will get all the stuff very clearly. You will get to know. Okay.
So once we join the course, will you be sharing your membership video? There are a couple of videos on
Yeah.
YouTube
I'll be
channel
sharing.
related
Yeah.
to interview.
That I will be sharing. So I have here only in my system only. I will share that link. Okay. Here, that will be on the Google Drive link. That will be sharing. Okay. So every day recording will be shared in the cloud. It will be there on the cloud itself. That will be useful for you. Lifetime access only. So all the whatever we are going to discuss and everything. So that recording will be a lifetime access cloud recording only. Anytime you can watch it. So why? Because previously I used to give recording through Google Drive. They will download it, and then after some time, if I'm going, so only 15 GB I can store in Google Drive, right? So after that, they'll be after that I'll be deleting it after some 3 months or 6 months after the students are coming back saying that, okay, I need this particular recording. So that time I couldn't able to. So that's why I have kept it in cloud. I will give you access. You can watch at any time. That is only private video. So only that batch members can access. Other members cannot access. Okay.
And that
Yeah.
access is for how long? Like this for 1 year, or I can
Yeah.
watch
Lifetime.
Okay, so one more thing, like so this we are going to start from Monday in this time, yeah?
Yeah, this time, yes.
Okay.
Same time, this time, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. IST, same time.
Okay.
And those who are not able to join morning time, they can join evening time.
Okay, and then also, yeah, send the information so that I can.
Just want to confirm for this part of this batch, right? So you're going to cover data warehousing concepts.
Yeah,
And
definitely. Yeah.
particularly in ETL Informatica, like how many transformations are we planning to cover, sir, here?
So here I'm be covering 18 transformations. So 18
Totally 18
transformations. Yeah.
transformations.
So these
Okay.
18s are more than enough. 18 transformations I'm going to cover.
So once this is done, and then how about I'm not sure what's that. Sorry if I missed out, like SQL and Unix, right? So are you going to cover or like
No,
high level?
for the SQL or this Unix, I'll be giving the recordings. Okay. As of now, Unix, I do not have recordings. I will give you all the 10 sessions SQL videos to you. So you can, and along with the notes, with the exercises also, that you can complete it. Okay. SQL, I will give it to you.
For Informatica, you're going to give the software, right, for installation and practicing, right?
Yeah. Software I'm going to give. It's already there in YouTube also. I will give it to you. Okay. So I will give.
Okay. So
and I will guide you how to do that.
That is the latest version of 10.4 or 10.5, sir?
So 10.5 just they have launched this this year only they have launched. Okay. It will be, they'll be going to post in the student version, academic versions sometime later. So once they have posted, I will be giving the software and I'll be creating one more video for 10.5 installation also.
Oh, okay. Nice, sir.
So why? Because you should have a system and you should have a environment to practice it. So once you have practiced it, then only you will get the confidence. Without practicing, simply watching, you will not get it.
So in that case, probably we need SQL as well as Unix, right? So in terms of
so yeah, here what we are going to do here in our system, in our Windows machine only, we are going to install this Informatica. So there is no Unix server here. Okay, you can have Windows and you can use Windows command itself in Informatica. But in real-time project, Informatica installed on Unix server. So there, all the files from the vendor, all the files from different source team, they will be placing in SFTP server or the drop zone. So you'll be picking up that file from Informatica and then you will be processing it. And once processed, that again, it will be going to the SFTP path upload, or you are doing it on the drop zone upload also. Encryption, decryption, you will be doing it all this. So that's some of the project concept I can explain, but I couldn't make here. So, and also I cannot share any project related stuff here, right? That is complaint issue. So that is why I couldn't able to give exact project documents. So you know, right?
For this data processing or running the job, right, sir? We need definitely. I think I'm not sure. Do we need a database, right? So
database, yes. So database, this is the database we are going to. So here we are going to have SQL developer. Okay, is the front end tool. The database here we are going to have Oracle 11G. So why? Because this software is compatible only on Oracle 11G. So that's why we kept Oracle 11G here. But you can work with Oracle 21C also. Okay. So 21C is nothing but the cloud version. G is nothing but the grid version. But 21C is the cloud version. You can use the same queries. Okay. So here you may ask, now we are on the 21C, why you are using 11G? The SQL queries are same. It is not going to be changed. Okay. The server level, the number of user, the cloud partitioning and everything, that they have changed it. But the SQL queries are same. Okay. So if you have practiced here, working in the real-time environment, it is very, very easy only. The thing is, you should practice SQL day by day. So day one, you have to practice. Day two, you have to take. And if you are stuck somewhere, you can ask me. SQL also. Okay. So you can.
Once we joined, you will be helping us to share this software, sir, so that we can download in our system. Windows machine.
Yes, definitely. So first 2 or 3 days, we are going to cover only data warehousing, right? So that time I'm going to give you the software and everything. I will ask you to install. So one weekend, if you are not able to do, so that particular weekend, say for an example, next 23 I'm starting. So if you are not able to complete our installation, 28 or 29, I'll be taking your machine remotely and I'll be installing it. Okay.
So before that, we will reach out to you. Like once we enroll, you will share it before of Monday, sir. That's how the plan.
Yeah. So that I will do. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sir. That will be great. Okay.
You have to be practice. Okay. You have to practice as much as possible. That you have to do lot of mistake. Okay. You have to do lot of mistake here. You have to do lot of transformations, lot of exercises and everything. You have to do lot of mistakes. From the mistake you can learn. Okay, this is what the
Okay.
mistake. This is what, okay, this is what you have to do. This is what you should not do. You should have the
Okay.
hands-on, right? For an example, if you are putting 3 years or 4 years, so that 3 years experience you should get.
Okay. So even in the database, like we will able to create a tables or some
That we
columns
can,
to do
that
that.
we, that we can do.
Okay.
See,
Okay,
if
sir.
I'm
Okay.
going to do create table, I want to create a
Okay.
table called customer 3. So if I'm going to open, so simply you can make, okay, so customer ID, I'm going to make number of some 8. So like this, if I want to create, so you can create the table, right? Simply you can create with one column I have created, but you can create n number of table, n number of select star from the customer underscore 3, right? See, you can, so you can have this table and you can insert it. See, insert. So you can do insert into table name. So that you can, so day by day you have to practice it. So insert into table name, customer 3, you can go for values. So you can use the values, right? Say customer ID. So only one column is there. So whenever you are doing insert here, you have to put the commit. So why? Because in Oracle DML statement, you have to do the commit. If you are going with, then you'll be seeing the data. So like this, you have to do the lot of table creation and everything. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
So that's what you have to do. So you have to practice it. So if you practice it, then you will get a clear idea. So how it will be Oracle and how it will be. Okay.
Sir, I have one quick question. So,
yes.
Informatica, can we connect Informatica to GCP, AWS, and Azure and bring the data and read here and transformation and?
So here this particular one you cannot able to do, but Snowflake you can do. See, you have the Power Exchange version, right? 10.4. If you go with, you'll be having a Power Exchange versions. If you go here, so you can go to the source. You can see the Power Exchange connectivity. Okay, Salesforce you can connect. Power Exchange you can connect. So even you can Amazon S3 plugin we have, so that we can do. But how much feasible here? I didn't tested it. Okay, so these connection, everything you have to give, then only it will be able to connect. But real time you can able to connect, but here you will be facing all the environment setup you need to have, right? So that you cannot able to do. But the concept is same. Connectivity, this is what you will be having, all the connections. So all the connection details you'll be having, right? So that I will explain how to connect with Oracle, SQL Server, Teradata. So that I will explain. So the same details you are going to enter for other connectivity also. So that's what only difference. You'll be creating here connections, right? So Informatica PowerCenter, this workflow manager will be creating a connection to connect with other. See, these are all workflow level tasks used to take in our session. So if you go here, connections, you'll be having relational connections. So here you'll be creating a new connections. So what are the different connections you have? So that connection, so you can make as of now for this particular version.
They are the relational database. So how many different connections?
Yeah, these are all the one. Yeah, Teradata, Sybase, okay, Oracle, and we have Power Exchange connector, ODBC connection you have. So any different connection you can connect with the ODBC connection. Okay. Netisa we have, Microsoft SQL
Can you
Server.
connect this to Hadoop as well? Can you connect this to Hadoop as well?
No, here we cannot.
So if I need to bring the data, if I need to read the data from SDFS, Hadoop distributed file system, so
you can use IICS only. As of now, we do not have any connectivity in PowerCenter. Might be in 10.5 they should have.
Okay, so generally it is mostly the Informatica is reading data from the relational databases.
Yes, RDBMS only. Mostly RDBMS on the RDBMS. So that's
And
why
what
if you want to go for a cloud, so they are moving on to
Mhm.
the cloud system as well. Even in PowerCenter also, they have brought up this cloud connectivity. So Hadoop and Hive or Snowflake, AWS S3 plugin. So everything they have brought up now in the 10.5 versions.
Sir, just want to last. So, what is the difference between Azure Data Factory and Informatica? Both are the ETL kind of tools, yeah.
Yeah, Azure. See, Azure from Microsoft, right? So they will have all the data lake. So it will handle structured, semi-structured, unstructured data in Azure on AWS, as well as it will be handled in the form of file system, right? It is not on the tables, relational tables. Fully on the file system, it will be stored by partitions, buckets.
Correct.
Then the data
Correct.
will be processed, right? But here in relational database, it will be tables, table level partitions will be doing it. So tables, it will be processing, it will be taking time. That's why they are moving on to the cloud system, Azure or AWS or GCP, same way, or Snowflake.
Here are local, the storage system is our local file, yeah. In this
Yes,
Informatica.
yeah.
Oh.
So here we can take a TXT file, XML file, CSV file, all this file, and then we can process it.
Can we read JSON file here as well?
Yeah, JSON file here we can take.
Okay, one last question. I forgot just. Okay, so how to make the flow the automatic here, like just like AutoSys tool we have got some. I heard that. So here,
Yeah, AutoSys.
Job
Yes,
job
yes.
auto.
Here we have
Automatic
something
loading and
like
processing, yeah.
here, if I'm going to schedule it, okay, if I'm going to schedule this particular workflow, you can go for workflow edit and you have the scheduler. So you can schedule it automatically. So this will be running automatically. Say for an example, I want to schedule it for 9:10 a.m. right? So I can put 9:10 a.m. or 9:11 a.m. Okay, so run on integration service initialization. I can go for, so here 20th. Okay, so apply and okay, and I'm going to schedule it. Okay, so every now and then how much time I'm going to run. Instead of start workflow manually, I'm going to schedule it. So it will be scheduled. It will be automatically starting by 9:11 a.m. Okay, that's what. This is Informatica scheduler, but you have third-party scheduler like AutoSys, Control M, Redwood, Tidal, UC4, different schedulers are there. So from there also you can schedule this workflows. Okay, so you can see this will be scheduled on this particular date, 9:11 a.m. So automatically it will start by 9:11 a.m. So we are not going to do anything. So automated process. So based on this, how we have given this dependency, right? So based on the dependency, it will be running. So that's what it will be. Okay.
If we take the data from relational database, if new data is populated and at that particular time it is scheduled, at that 9 p.m. it is triggered and the new data is populated here and it will just go to the dependency graph and
yes, correct. Yeah, this is that particular logic we have to create. Say for an example, new data has been inserted in the source table. So that alone we have to take. So that logic only we have to do it on the Informatica mapping. So that we will cover it. So how to do it. So automatically it will running at 9:11 a.m. right? So it will automatically run. Then it will go for one more run on the 9:13. So yeah, I have scheduled for every 2 minutes once.
So for the cloud, I think it is not much of use for the cloud. Those who are the company who are using mostly in cloud based, so they are not able to use this Informatica heavily in the cloud.
Yeah.
Right,
so now most of the companies are moving towards on the cloud. Still they are having Informatica PowerCenter also. Okay. So they should be having up to 2025. So most of the companies suddenly they cannot able to decommission this Informatica flow to entirely on the cloud. So the new, whatever the new data is coming from the new projects, they will go for the cloud. But the existing flow, whatever the existing ETL flow is running, it will be running on Informatica only, at least next 2 or 3 years. Then only they will go for another new companies. Till then, Informatica also will have that cloud compatibility.
So probably Informatica might be updated to the cloud as well.
Yeah, they have already updated.
Yeah, you show me for the S3.
Yes.
We can read data you show, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciated your response. Thank you very much from my side.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yes.
So my question is, whatever we are going to cover, right, for Informatica, that can be practiced in IICS by login without installing that tool.
Yes. There is no installation, so you can do that. Okay. Whatever here we are learning, that you can do it on the IICS tools also.
Yes, if I go joining your course, so whenever you going to take some daily practices, right? So that can be applied for cloud as well.
Yeah, cloud
For
also
daily.
you can practice it, no issues. Same
Okay,
thing
so
you
I
can
don't
apply
need to,
for cloud also.
yeah, I don't need to install any software because I have a SQL, but I'm stuck in with installing that Informatica, so I can go for
Informatica
cloud.
installation, I will guide you. Okay.
Okay, if I would
Installation,
like
I
to
will take
use
care. Informatica.
IICS, that's also
So yeah, IICS there is no installation, so you'll be having a, you have to create a connectivity in the cloud. So that web, I will tell you
okay.
how to do that. Okay.
Okay, by the joining this course, I can ready with IICS and local SQL developer, right? It would be fine for.
Yes,
Okay,
definitely. Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. See here, it has been scheduled by 9:15, right? Automatically. 9:15 it has been automatically scheduled. It will run 9:13 and 9:15 automatically starting. Any other questions?
Sir, can we call you tomorrow, like in case of probably like 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. in between this time EST or
Yeah,
any
you can
preference?
call me. Yeah, you can call me. Okay. So as of now,
Hello, sir. Good morning. I just
yes.
wanted to know that for scheduling the job, there is some third-party things like TWS and all those things. So, do we need to learn those things, or that will be easy and no
That
need
will
to
be
learn?
easy only. That so whenever you are going for a new project, right? So they will be giving you a knowledge transition. The KT they will be giving. Say for an example, in your current project, you might be using Autosys as a scheduler. You for the new project, they might be using different tool for a scheduler. Okay. Control
Yes,
Lab or UC4 or different tools. So that tool, they definitely give you the KT. So that 1 or 2 days you can able to understand how that, then you can able to do that. Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, that's what you can able to do. The only thing is you should have 100% confident on, okay, so if I'm going to learn this, definitely it will help in my career. So it has been helped. A lot of people I have taken. Okay.
Hi, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah.
Actually, previously I have watched your videos, YouTube videos, and all the stuff, sir. I'm really very happy to see your classes and listen your classes. Yes, you have done very great work, sir. The thing is, my intention is I need to get a job in within 30 days, like that, sir. And also, yes, I need to prepare well. And also, the thing is, yes, sir. For every transformation and for every task, for everything, yes. Are you giving any tasks, sir, for all the things?
Yeah,
Every
definitely.
transformation?
I have explained, right? Each and every transformations, I will be giving you the task. So you should have you should complete this task. Okay. Say for an example, source qualifier. If I'm going to take this source qualifier exercises, you have to complete. Okay. So how to create a table and everything I have given. Flat file exercises. So that exercises you have to complete. If you are not able to complete, say for an example, I have doubts in this particular scenario, I am not able to complete. If you have completely on the doubt, then I will help you out. Okay, this is what you have to do. But you are doing it, you are executing the workflow, it is failing, you are bringing it to me, and then we will solve it. Okay, I will guide you. So how to, you can share your screen at particular sometime, how we are having this question and answer now, right? The same way we will have it, and then you can get clarified all the questions. The thing is, you should put practice. You should put some time to practice. You have to come along with me.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And then one more thing is, Linux, sir. SQL is fine, and then Informatica also fine. What about Linux, sir? We need to learn much more in Linux.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Why? Because the Informatica server is running on Unix, right? Unix or Linux box. So definitely they will be asking questions on this also. So you can have VMware, say for an example, VMware workstation you can have in your system. So in this particular VMware, you can have you can have the Unix box. Okay, so whatever the OS you want to put. So CentOS or Ubuntu OS or so whatever the OS you want to put, you can put it and then play this virtual machine. Inside this Citrix, you can take to how we will do in our real-time project, right? The same way here also you can do. For this one, you need to have at least 8 GB or 12 GB of RAM. Okay, that should be fine.
Okay. Yes. That
So
means
because this will be running, right? Yeah.
yeah, like for Linux, coming to Linux also, yes, you will cover the industry related stuff. That means
Linux, I'm not taking any sessions on Linux. I will give you the material. Okay, as of now. So I will guide you like this. Okay. So if I have some time, I will take session on Linux 1 or 2 session, how to do the Linux queries, Linux commands, like what is that grep command. So how to get the file. So how to, some file handling commands will be there, right? So all the command you have to, how to know this, how to send a, get the file from SFTP server to our local to how to put the file. So all this I'll be explaining that, but you have to explore more.
okay, sir. Fine. Sure.
Unix and SQL you have to take care, but this one Informatica I will be helping out completely. So this is completely on Informatica ETL developer session, right? So that's why.
Good morning, sir. Actually, I have one more question, sir. Actually, I have basically I plan to learn Snowflake. And, before moving Snowflake, I need to learn Informatica.
Yeah, you can learn. Yeah.
No, I'm asking you whether it is must or not.
It is not must. Okay, but if you know Informatica, say for an example, I'm currently working on AWS.
Okay.
But I haven't learned AWS before. Okay. Simply I moved from Informatica Tableau to AWS now. So how I could able to manage, because I know already that the SQL queries and how the ETL flow and everything. I worked on data warehousing, data lake environment. So that's why I have moved, and now I have learned a lot of things in AWS, right? So I have done certification also. The same way, it is not mandatory for Snowflake. ETL is not mandatory, but if you know, that will be easy.
Like that will be a plus, right?
Yeah. That will be a plus.
Okay.
But I'm not saying that that is a mandatory one. So Snowflake is different, GCP is different, AWS is different, but Informatica or SQL is the base. SQL is the base for all. If you take Athena, right? So Athena, so definitely SQL is basic. And if you take AWS CLI, you know, right? AWS CLI. So there, all the command will be on Unix command. Okay, this command you'll be having, and this command line interface you'll be using all the whatever you have learned in your Unix. So that's why I'm telling Unix and Linux will be basic for all the ETL related project. So how will be the scope? So next 5 years, 10 years, yeah, we are on the data side. Okay, the backend side. So definitely you will be having a good future only. Okay, so I cannot say like that the trend is changing, you will not get anything. So no. So it'll be we are on the data side. So definitely we'll be having a lot of projects.
Sir, whatever you are covering the Informatica session, right, that would be available in YouTube session what you posted earlier. Or
Yeah, it will be
some
there.
concepts maybe.
Yeah. So there I have posted only 10 hours. Here it will be 30 days, right? 32 days, 35 days it will come. Here you will be having a question and answer session. There it's a one way. Here it is a 2-way. So that is one difference. Only request from my side is, so what the level of enthusiasm you have now, you should have up to end. You should practice. You should come with a lot of questions. Your focus is on learning the things. Your job will automatically come to you. Don't worry on the job part. You learn it properly, learn it, practice it, everything. Job will automatically come to you. I can say 100%. Yeah. So thank you all. Thank you very much.